Hello! Welcome to the Shark Stream. It's me. Hi. How you doing? You doing good? You having a good day? Yeah? Yeah. I'm tired. I didn't sleep well last night. But here I am, all the same. Energy drink in hand. I'll probably be fine. I've already worked through like half of this. Not like in one gulp or anything, but it's just like I started drinking it earlier. You know, when I heard that Burger King was doing like, oh, try the new ghost pepper nuggets, I was just like, oh, that might be a fun thing to have to like eat on stream. Just like, haha, I'm gonna stream me reacting to eating ghost pepper nuggets. And not only did I not do that because that sounds like just absolutely garbage content, but I also tried one of those ghost pepper nuggets, and they're not spicy, really. Like when they were coming up with the name, I think they forgot a word in there, and I can't take credit for this joke. I'm pretty sure it was my roommate Ixow that came up with it. It's more like ghost of a pepper nuggets. Because it tastes like that's what's on there. Not the pepper itself, but its fucking spirit ripped from its body. It's not very spicy, is what I'm getting at. It could be spicier. And I mean, like, I'm white, so you would expect that I would be, like, particularly susceptible to spicy stuff. So if I don't think something's spicy, something that is, like, intended to be advertised as spicy, then, like, you know you've really kind of fucked that up. Then again, maybe they didn't fuck it up, you know? Maybe they intended it to not be spicy. I mean, they couldn't sell you a pack of 16 if they were really spicy. You'd get through, like, 3 of them, and then you'd have to stop. But, like, you know, maybe that's the point. Maybe that's what you should be going for. Like, they got, what is the fucking thing they got? They got the one chip challenge right now that comes in a box shaped like a fucking coffin. And I mean, it's a big chip, but it's got, like, it's got hella Scovilles. You know what I'm saying? Scoville units are always so funny to me. Because, like, it's the same thing with, like, the pain rating for, like, bug bites. Where it's just, like, it's not like a genuine unit of measurement or anything. There's, like, one guy who just throws a number out there, just like, oh yeah, it's this spicy. What's that fucking pain thing called? Hold on. Animal bite pain scale? Is it the Schmidt? Schmidt sting pain index. Yeah, I think that's what it is. With, like, the Schmidt pain index is just like, hey man, how's this hurt? Ooh! Ooh, that hurts! That's like a 5. This is all to say, you know, the ghost pepper nuggets are fine. Like, they're tasty. I like the taste. They're just not spicy. Anyways, we're playing Saw 2 today. I don't know why I launched into just a dressing down of the Burger King Ghost Pepper Nuggets ahead of Saw 2 Flesh and Blood. But I guess that's just kind of the world we live in now. Hello, Paul Ben. Welcome to the Shark Stream. I want to play a game too, but like, you don't see me demanding it in the chat. No, I'm kidding. That's a joke. In front of you is 20 Ghost Pepper Nugget. I eat them all. I eat them all before Jigsaw can finish the tape. And then it turns out that there was another twist that I wasn't paying attention to, and I die. Just like that one guy in one of the movies. One of the ones I haven't watched yet. I still haven't continued Saw 5, unfortunately. I need to. Let's start the game. We're here to play a game, and we should probably do that. Oh, that's... Here we go. Saw 2 Fleshy Bloods. What is a lion going to do with a gate, honestly? Seems like a poor candidate for gate ownership. A lion. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da.
I want to play a game.
Fuck. He sure does. Alright, let's see here. We were on Disson. So last time, if you recall, when we ended, I had made the observation that there was a file that I had forgotten. I'm happy to report that I was able to go back and pick up that case file, Cecil's journal entry number 2. This is all about Cecil and his thoughts prior to prior to the fateful night in the free clinic where he was responsible for the death of Jigsaw's unborn child. I forget what we were doing. Enter the freight elevator. Bolted from the other side. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do, but I guess we did it. Okay, that's sprint. Gauge, you say. You can just look at the controls in the options menu. You don't need to press every button to find out what it is. And you're right. Wait, hold on. Give me a second here. No. Not restore checkpoint. Alter movement speed. Motherfucker, just say sprint. Just say that it's the run button. What the fuck is alter movement speed? That's like the fucking game based on the first Transformers movie where the button to transform is called the convert button. Like, This is upsetting me more than it probably should. Like, fuck off. Alter movement speed. Oh, hey, man. Shit. Haha. Bam. Bam. Bazinga. Oh, he's still moving. He'll be fine. See, his head's moving. He's like breathing. He'll be okay. Bye. What's this? I don't know what that did. I'm sure it did something, though. Oh, it looks like it just opened the door back up. I'll take that, sure. So who are we helping in this one? I forget his name already. I saw it on the save file. But, like, I've already forgotten. I want to look at my collectibles real quick. So, we need 7 more puzzle pieces. We need 5 case files, 2 audio tapes, and 1 Billy Puppet. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, I think we came in this way? Baseball bat. I don't think I want a baseball bat over a lead pipe. I don't think it matters. I'm gonna explore this area just a little bit. Okay. Alright, well, let's go to the freight elevator. What the fuck is this harness made out of? It looks like it's made out of metal, but it's very flexible. Moving with my body. Why is my phone buzzing? Oh, God. So I think I mentioned this last time, and I think that's the same one that tripped me up. I'm pretty sure this is the first fucking tripwire in the game. And there's no warning. It's just here now. But they also don't kill you. They do a lot of damage, though. Acid plating. Not gonna go that way yet. Well, I might need to go that way. I actually don't know.
Anton, you ready? Hit the switch.
Okay, hold on. Okay, spike. Knife, skull, snake. Spike. Knife. Skull. Snake. Alright, cool. Oh! It's fine. Puzzle piece. Not one I didn't have already, but you know, it's important to There was an end to that sentence, but fuck if I know what it was. Anyway. Uh-oh. Locked. Gideon! I went to Jill Tuck's apartment today to ask about the incident at the free clinic. She seemed as distraught as anyone would be about the death of her unborn son. My gut feeling is that she couldn't possibly be involved, she just doesn't fit the killer profile. And displays outward emotion and asked about the incident. A killer would try to hide or repress it. She even told me that she was planning to name her son Gideon. Tuck's alibi checks out, though. The night of Wilson's murder, she was working a double at the free clinic. Something stuck with me, though. When I asked who the father of the child was, she said John Kramer. Why does that name sound familiar? It's probably nothing. John Hoomst? Oh, that's the police chief, man. Ah! He almost hit me.
It hurts, Michael.
2, 3,
Can't win, Michael.
4, 5,
Next one,
6.
your head.
Oh. 4, 5, 6. Oh. Haha. Oh, thank God, this one's easy.
You have to know this won't end well for you. You're not getting out alive.
Citation needed. 3,
Sorry to have to do this.
4, 5, 6.
Wait this one out, Michael.
Yes, I can. What are you talking about? Of course I can wait this one out. Ow! Shit!
Fight it, Michael.
This guy shot me! What an asshole! Oh! It's fine. You know this ain't personal.
Well played, Michael.
He who coops and runs away lives to coop another day. Taking this. Thank you. I would like to leave the room now.
Background check on John Kramer was surprising. This guy was a real class act. His architectural firm designed and built half the city's skyline. When he got bored of making skyscrapers, he created a company called Gideon to buy up abandoned real estate and renovate them into low-cost housing for the less fortunate. This fucking city. People like John Kramer and Jill Tuck give so much just to get trampled over by the same people they're trying to help.
Damn, fucked up if true. I can't believe that actually happened to John Kramer in real life. So this is where the police chief was running around before. Like a fucking Saturday morning cartoon villain. Oh, hey! New puzzle piece. We do not have that one.
Acid corrodes metal, as well as flesh. Whatever happens to this
What is he talking about? There's literally one option here, and it's pour the acid on the chain. Like, hold on. The fucking... Like, there isn't another way to do this. There is exactly one option in this room, and it's free the guy. Like, what the... Mr. Jigsaw. Excuse me, sir.
Thank you. Take this key. Jigsaw said you needed it, I think. Now, I just gotta wait here. It's what he said. Just wait here, and my brother would be okay.
Alright. I don't even remember that this dude, like, did anything gross or weird. I think he's, like, a mercenary.
Hello, Anton. You are a mercenary for hire.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Specializing in terror. Your particular method of choice is throwing corrosive acid on the faces of your victims. This ensures that even if they live, they have no chance to surgically repair their faces, leaving them forever scarred. Time to see what that's like. There's an acid drip on the chain to your cage. The son of the officer that put you in prison will decide whether you escape unharmed or you burn like your victims.
I don't understand how I was supposed to make a choice. You know what I think it was? I think it's if I fucked up that QuickTime event, he would have gotten hit with the acid. But it's such a weird QuickTime event to do. I don't know. This fucking game is weird. Alright, man. I'll see you later. Try not to be a mercenary anymore, okay? Don't throw acid on people. See, this guy's all fucked up now. That's what happens.
Your lesson today is don't throw acid on people. It's not cool.
It's a real dick move.
I just need a quick fix, all right? Come on, I know you've got some.
Are you serious? We're stuck in this maze from hell, and you want to pick me up?
Just a little. Just a little.
Ugh, fine, you fucking junkie. I've got some over here.
Damn, who could that have been? I mean, we know who one of them was. I completely forget her name, but we know her. John Kramer. I went back over my notes. John Kramer was a patient of Dr. Gordon. This is too much of a coincidence. Kramer has motive to kill Cecil Adams, but does he have the ability? I mean, he's a cancer patient, post-treatment. He has to be physically weak at this point. Teaming up with his wife to kill Cecil is a possibility, but then why would she volunteer Kramer's name in the first place if he was an accomplice? Does Gordon feel sorry enough for Kramer's condition to help him kill? Tuck and Gordon were both doctors. Were they enraged enough with a break-in at the free clinic and Tuck's assault to kill Cecil? But then what is the connection between them and Jigsaw? Is there a connection, or did Jigsaw see an opportunity to involve himself in a revenge killing? If so, why? The more names I add to the list of possible suspects, the more it seems like anyone could be Jigsaw. Yeah, wouldn't that be wild if there were more than one person whom Jigsaw? Wouldn't it be weird? Wouldn't that just be nuts? That'd be fucking bonkers. That's what that would be. Well, let me tell you. This place looks like fun. What is this? Dead patients! I cross-referenced the list of victims with the list of patients I received from the free clinic. Some interesting names came up. Cecil Adams, Mark Wilson, Paul Lee. All known Jigsaw victims, including Ito and Navarro, have a history with drugs. There's one victim that doesn't fit, though. Seth Baxter. I gotta watch one of those, like, Saw franchise, like, timeline videos that Natalie was talking about. Quite frankly, I just don't understand this whole fucking thing. Okay, this pretty straightforward. We need to get both of these to that end of the lacquer studio. But oh no, we have these big ol' arms rotating around with bombs on them. Fucking sick ass pipe bombs, bro. If we touch them, we explode. That wouldn't be any fun. That'd be bad, in fact. Probably hurt, too. At least for a moment. Then afterwards, maybe not so much. So let's see if we can do this without setting these off. Alright, and go. Interesting thing to note is that we can only go forward. We can't back up. So if we fuck it up, we fuck it up. So it's important that we don't fuck it up. Quite simply, fucking it up is out of the question. Am I being clear? Oh, shit. Okay. We've got gas. Oh. There's thankfully a number of places that we can just kind of like pop off to the side for a bit to avoid, you know, inhaling too much gas that it kills us. Hello, Lily Furry. Welcome to the Shark Stream. Good to have you here. I hope you enjoy Saw, but like the second one. Ooh, puzzle piece. That was one we already had, unfortunately. This looks interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's not the worst licensed movie game I've ever played, and apparently, I guess it's canon? You know, if canonicity of your licensed movie games is what you're most concerned of, more than anything. No, don't you die on me. Ah, fuck. Gotta do a balanced beam while choking on gas. This game asks too much of me. Nail. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, God. Okay. We're good. It's fine. We are no longer dying of gas.
Sing is dead. And it's all my fault. I'm sorry.
It's weird hearing... I need to make sure I get this actor's name right. Hold on. Okay. It's weird hearing the video game version of Tap being, like, incredibly broken up over Sing's death, only because we never really got that sense with Danny Glover's performance in the first Saw movie. But, you know. Or maybe you don't know. Who can really know, honestly? Oh, God, excuse me. Oh, fuck. Ugh. I hope I didn't miss anything in that room. I don't think I did. I don't really think there's a way for me to have... Hold on. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit before I need to worry about, like, any sort of case files that I've missed. Get down. Singh is dead. Detective Singh is dead. Killed in the line of duty. We found Jigsaw's workshop. He had booby traps set up and Singh was killed. I've been taken off the case. Detective Carey came by the hospital and told me this morning. I entered the building without a warrant and got my partner killed. I don't know what's going to happen in the investigation. Singh, I'm so sorry. Reading that with exactly the wrong emotion. I don't know which way is the critical path here. Let's check over here real quick. I think... Oh, there's a thing here, is what it is. A thing happens here, I'm pretty sure. I think when I played this off stream, I did this in one. Wow, he didn't stand a chance. No, I want the bat. Oh, I got a nail. Sick. Another pipe! Don't know why I would need that. Handmade lockpick. There's like methods to avoid the confrontation. I don't know why I would need to. It's not like the fucking combat in this game is particularly robust. But, you know, whatever. You know, between the first game and this game, we faced a lot of shotgun traps. And I've kind of been thinking about the shotgun trap in the first movie. You know, the one that actually kills Detective Singh. And I'm kind of thinking about how goofily over the top it was. Because, like, I want to say that there were, like, 5 shotguns wired up to that thing. Incident report. Incident report. Type: officer shooting. Death. Reporting officers: Detective Allison Carey. Involved parties. Detective David Tapp. Detective Stephen Singh. Jeff Ridenhour. Describe incident. Detective Tapp and Detective Singh entered industrial building at 213 Stygian Street in pursuit of Jigsaw Killer suspect. According to Detective Tapp, sounds of screams could be heard inside the building, granting them entry without a warrant. Emergency exception. Detective Tapp and Detective Singh attempted apprehension of the suspect. Suspect then triggered device that put civilian in danger. Jeff Ridenhour. Detective Singh disabled device by discharging his firearm. Suspect mocked surrender, then slashed Detective Tapp across the throat with a hidden blade. Suspect then attempted to escape down back hallway towards alley. Detective Singh triggered shotgun booby trap all in pursuit, resulting in massive head injury. And massive head injury is an interesting way to put it. Massive head injury in the way that, like, afterwards you don't have to worry about head injury anymore because you don't have a head to injure. Sure. One of these ones.
Michael came to visit me today. It's been so long, I almost didn't recognize him. He looks like me in my graduation picture from the academy. He has to be 20 by now. 21. He's working at a newspaper as an intern now, fresh out of college. God, I'm so proud. He's making something out of his life. He wasn't very happy to see me, of course, but I can't blame him. What I did to his mother, to him. He'll never forgive me, I suppose. But I'm still happy for him.
Aw. I forget how this one works. I think... Oh, wait, hold on. Here we go. Looks like 452. 4, 5, 2. Bazinga. Alright. And now that we know that there are shotgun traps, I'll be able to disarm them when I see them. Oh. More acid!
Some of the chemicals in this place have not been properly contained.
You could say that, I suppose. So this is just another thing for us to worry about with our Bear Pete's. Other than gas, now we have to worry about stepping in fucking acid. Thankfully, it's denoted pretty blatantly on the ground. Like, you can see, like, where patches of, like, liquid are. So it's not particularly difficult to navigate. In fact, I would honestly say that it's easier to navigate than the glass was. Because, like, at least with the glass, or at the very least with the acid, like, look at that. I can very clearly see where the acid is. But, like, with the glass, a lot of times, like, there's other shit on the floor. And I think that the glass is just random detritus. Like, this shit. Like, the glass just blends in with this stuff. The acid, not so much. Oh, was it? Oh, it's a sealed door. Okay. I have a feeling this button doesn't work. What's in here, though? This door's sealed. Push his button. Huh? Oh, fug. Oh, open up. Ooh.
Need to record this somewhere. Need to say it out loud. Seeing an eye. No. It was me. My fault. We went into Jigsaw's workshop without a warrant. I wanted to get that bastard so bad. He was so close and was always one step ahead. It was our chance. But now, Thing is dead. And I have to live with that. Jacobs was right. Even if we got him, he'd probably walk. If he'd walked, I can't help but think, would I cross the line?
I need to record damning evidence against me. I have to record damning evidence against me. I don't have a choice. Saw series is a really awkward kind of thing. It really is. Ah, fuck! I don't know what you think I can do. Ow. Hey, over here. Over here. Whoop. Ha, loser. Yeah, Saw series is weird. And I think this game and the way that it constructs its own narrative, which I'll get to the details of kind of when we get there. But it's something I think I've talked about, like, how this game's narrative functions. Oh, that was another puzzle piece we didn't have. I've talked about how this game's narrative functions before on stream. A weird power fantasy and miserable nonsense that it can't be what it is at face value, but all other things beyond the first movie are meandering into nothingness. That sounds about right. How do I... Oh, there's a fucking ladder here. A ladder that's the same color as the crates. Let's go. I think the Saw series is just neat. Probation! Detective David Dapp. Pending an investigation, you are on probation. Your firearm and badge will be returned to you on a basis decided after Internal Affairs completes their initial investigation. You'd better hope Ridenhour collaborates? Collaborates. That's not... It's not the word that's supposed to be used there. It's believable that two guys could get kidnapped. Someone who's successfully orchestrated an escape room. That's not side of belief, but the torture porn aspect beyond that and the puppet string pulling mastermind character, it all just gets too surreal and stupid. Yeah, but I like that. More movies should get stupid, honestly, and recognize that they're getting stupid. Like, that's the thing about Saw. Like, the thing about Saw is that it kind of knows that it's stupid, and, like, you can tell that it knows it. And it's honestly just kind of having fun with it. Like, I've seen movies that have gotten stupid, but they didn't realize they were getting stupid. Like, fucking, Serenity. Not, like... Not the Firefly movie by Jomps Webben. I mean the movie with Matthew McConaughey in it. That came out in like 2019. That movie gets fucking stupid. But it's completely played straight. And everyone there is like super serious about how stupid it's getting. Also, Tobin Bell is a treasure. Anyways, the word they're looking for is corroborates. You better hope Ridenhour corroborates your story. About entering the premises. If you didn't have reasonable cause to enter that building without a warrant, we wouldn't be able to use anything in Jigsaw's workshop in court. He'd probably walk. When you get out of the hospital, let my secretary know. We'll get a cake down here at the station for you. Henry Jacobs, Chief of Police. All the disgraced cops get cake. You know, as long as you're not breaking the blue wall of silence, you get cake. Sure, you can commit crimes in the pursuit of someone who may or may not be guilty, but who golly, if you tell anybody that a cop is not good, then we're gonna hang you out to dry. We'll frame you for murder. That's how it works with cops. There are no good cops because good cops quit.
The box on the nearby conveyor belt holds one of the pieces you need to progress. Make sure nothing obstructs its path. Oh, by the way, the box is packed with explosives. Try not to make a mess.
That seems like a lot of explosives. Like, that seems like overkill. Like, I say that, but then again, Jigsaw has never been a particularly subtle man. Or woman, for that matter. Boop. So this is basically how this works. We just need to make sure that it is unobstructed as it moves along this conveyor belt. There's a few rooms worth of this stuff. Oh shit. Fuck. I gotta get around to the other side. Oh, I got stuck on the geometry. Whew. Okay. Alright, gotta get around to the other side now. Ooh, fuck, it's moving. This is just like Majora's Mask. Exactly like Majora's Mask. I can't believe they ripped off Majora's Mask like this. Can you believe Saw 2, Flesh and Blood, ripped off Majora's Mask in such an egregious way? I certainly can't believe it. What the fuck was that noise? Anyone else hear that? That weird squish noise? Oh. Can I, like... Nope, nothing. It was a dude getting shot in the head. That's what it was. Alright, I don't think there's anything else that we really need to worry about. I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's anything else in these rooms either. Audio tape.
Taken off the case. This is why my team wouldn't talk to me while I was in the hospital. They were ordered not to disclose any aspect of the case to me. Chief Jacob said that I'm technically a victim, so I'm too close to have an objective view of the situation. And that's bullshit. Jigsaw killed Singh. I'm putting that motherfucker 6 feet deep.
No. That's... Bullshit, I don't have an objective view of the situation. He killed my partner. I'm gonna murder him. Oh yeah, that's what we would call an objective view of the situation, for sure. Objectively bad view of the situation. Hold on. Did I find an audio tape that I hadn't gotten before? Huh. Well, whatever. Got one audio tape to find. Could you imagine if, like, I could actually just, like, walk in... Hold on, is there a save point around here? I don't want to do something that's like, haha, funny goof, and then it turns out to actually be, like, a game over state. Ah, fuck it. Nope, okay.
You have everything you need to lower the elevator and to release your colleague.
Dope.
Hurry.
Michael, help me!
Hello, Joseph. You are the lead vice detective in charge of investigating crimes involving prostitution and narcotics. But you don't put drug dealers in jail. Instead, you squeeze them for every penny, forcing them to work for you. You pollute the city you swore to protect. At each of your limbs are mechanical vices that, when triggered, will close.
Michael's just saying, just like, oh, I get it. It's wordplay.
Last vice will crush your skull.
You're a vice cop, so your body's in vices.
Have betrayed your badge. You have controlled people by taking advantage of their vices.
Ah, yeah, see?
Now those vices will control you.
Jigsaw gets it.
Let the game begin.
Okay. So let's see here. 7. That doesn't work.
Jesus, kid, I'm getting antsy here.
Yeah, chill out. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. Maybe like this? There we go. Okay.
I don't know what to do.
Just relax. I'll have you out in a jiffy. See? First one's already done.
Hurry!
Alright. Let's see here.
Careful!
There we go.
Gotta help!
See? 2 down, 2 to go. Relax. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. It's probably not gonna be fine.
Jesus, Mary!
It's all good, buddy. It's okay. Just relax. Take a deep breath. Get you out of there soon.
I don't know what to do.
I'm literally telling you what to do. Fucking shut your howling screamer. There we go. See? It's fine.
Fuck, man. I didn't think you'd spring me.
I really shouldn't have, honestly.
What did we ever do to deserve this, right?
Hello, G-Man Blue. Welcome to Shark Stream.
You did. What we did. Yeah, well, you gotta make a living. What do you think? You're some sort of hero going around rescuing everybody?
Yes.
Do me a favor and stay out of my way.
I don't care about myself. Not anymore. When you get out of this cell, I'm putting you in another prison.
Fuck you. I'm not going to prison.
That's true. The rules of the game are very clear. You must abide by those rules. Don't become a here. Don't become a murderer. Didn't you get shot in the face? I remember that movie.
Someone is waiting for your help. Hurry.
I'm gonna take my time. It's fine. They can wait. I'm not in any rush. Like, fuck, half of Jigsaw's goddamn tests are just like, oh, don't rush. Don't rush. Take your time. Figure things out. Like, unless I see, like, a timer, then maybe I'll rush. But, like, if there's not a timer in my face, then who care? Ah! Pighead. It's a pigman. Ah, Dip. I don't know who that was.
Stranger, a woman you have never met, is trapped above. The only way to save her is to first restore the power to the freight elevator.
I can probably do that.
Or she may remain a stranger forever.
That's probably pretty easy for me to do. Needs nail. Michael, get nail? Michael, get nail, please? Michael, get nail. Michael, unlock door, please. Whoop, woo, woo. Fucking sick. Winch handle, audio tape.
Things in a corner. Tried to get some details on the case. Gotta give the guy credit. He stalled until Carrie turned me around and told me to back off. She basically cut my balls off, screaming at me about how I just need to let it go and that she's the lead detective now. But she's young. She doesn't understand. Well, she can't. I will never stop for what that bastard did to Sing.
I've reclaimed my Ethernet cable from the mouse so I could actually watch the damn stream. Hello, Audrey. Welcome.
I got Jenny.
Blah! Oh, you have an axe. I want that. Give me your fire's axe. Damn, that thing fucking flew. Give me this. The fire axe is one of those weapons that can kill in one hit, like the nail bat. Are you winning, son? I'm doing pretty good, honestly. I've found some collectibles that I didn't have before. I just stepped in glass, so that's fun. My poor jigsaw feet picks. Ouch. Now I gotta restore power to this freight elevator so that I can save a woman I don't know. I just picked up a winch handle, but I wanna... ooh, puzzle piece. Oh, that's another one we didn't have! Awesome. Awesome. Excited for myself. Happy for me, specifically. Something just opened up. And I don't know where it was, but I'm assuming that I probably just need to go down this way. Oh, it's that door. Okay. Alright, any case files around here? Posal paces? Perhaps a Billy's puppet? Billy Goat Gruff. Random blood splatter on the ground. That is, fighting for dominance with this detritus texture, I guess. No dueling in my chat. Save that for the Catpool stream later on. Oh, this person got fucked up. Damn. Yo, this dude got pulped. That's I had no idea what we're doing later. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Whoa. Okay. I didn't realize that could happen. That was weird. Huh. Here we go. Nail. Brain still melted after yesterday, but we watched it. Chapter 2. We watched it Chapter 2 last night, so that was a fun 3 hours. I thought it Chapter 2 was fine. Damn it! Let me do the cool lockpicking minigame. Like, it wasn't as good as the first movie, but, like, it was okay. Just put one foot in front of the other. As bad as people were making it out to be, like, I'd be down to see it in the theater if, like, they gave us a bathroom break or something. Ooh! It's electric. Do the kids these days like electric slide jokes? Do the kids these days know what the electric slide is? I had to learn that in gym class. Oh, fuck. Oh, what is setting that off? I think more than anything, what I want is there was talk around in like the lead up to It Chapter 2 about them making like a complete edition of It, because the way that the book works, as I recall, is that it's constantly switching. It starts off with the adult storyline, and then it like switches between the adult storyline and the child storyline. And they were talking about making a version of the two movies that does that, like switches between the two in like the relevant places, reinserting deleted scenes that had gotten cut, things like that. And they haven't talked about that since I think the second movie did kind of poorly critically. Oh, I gotta get away from you. Ocarina of Time ass timelines. Yeah, basically. But, like, I still kind of want that. I think that would be fun. Because, like, I don't necessarily mind a movie that's, like, absurdly long, you know? Like, fuck, I watched Zack Snyder's Justice League. I would say my tolerance for movies that are, like, absurdly long is fairly high. Speaking of which, I gotta see Dune at some point. I don't know if it's still on HBO Max. If it is, I might watch it at some point, but, like, I wanna watch it. I'm wondering if I should finish the David Lynch version first, because I started that and then never finished it. But it's got Kyle MacLachlan in it. I like Kyle MacLachlan. I enjoy Twin Peaks. Speaking of long movies, Blade Runner, I guess, is getting that anime series that's going to be airing on Toonami and Crunchyroll. Kind of interested in that. I like Blade Runner. I'm just going to talk about movies I like now. Oh.
Finally!
Holy shit, are you okay? Who wants to hear about what movies I like? Somebody give me a movie, ask me if I like it, and I'll tell you if I've seen it or not, first and foremost. And then I'll tell you how I enjoyed it. Visit from Michael. Michael came over today. It was good to see him again. We talked for a while about his job. About Kara? Then he asked if I had any pomegranate juice. I didn't even know what that was. I offered to pick some up at the corner market while he watched TV. When I got back, Michael was gone. I guess it takes time to heal some wounds. The Little Ghost, Cairo, 2001. I've never seen either of those.
Hello, Barry.
Barry.
You are obsessed with fire.
Fucking Barry.
An obsession that's claimed the
Pulse,
lives
haven't
of
seen
two
it.
people. You remember them, don't you, Barry? Twisting and writhing as their flesh crisped into ash. Now you must face your love of the flame.
I don't want to set the world on fire.
It will cost you your life.
I just want to start a flame in your heart.
Or let the flame consume you.
It's a mad, 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 mad world. Haven't seen it.
Need to get that elevator moving. This generator is the thing to do it.
Entirety of the Twilight series. Okay. Now that's one I have seen. What better thing to talk about while playing Saw than the Twilight series? But first, let's pick up this audio tape.
I may be paranoid or maybe I'm just forgetful lately, but I think some of my files and tapes are gone. Including... No. It can't be. Look, if they found that, who could have taken it? Nobody's been here. Look, when I leave, I keep the files locked up. Unless... Michael? No. He would never...
Michael did. Anyway. So, I actually, over the course of 2020, because, you know, pandemic, I took the opportunity to watch through a couple different, like, generally pretty widely disliked movie series for the most part. Specifically, I watched through. I actually watched through 50 Shades with a friend first, and then I watched through Twilight. So I did it backwards. But the thing about me is that, like, if I'm committing to, like, a movie series like that, I'm gonna end up getting invested to a certain degree. I can't help it. Like, it's, I want to say it's some degree, quick, which was worse. 50 Shades was definitely worse. Like, without a doubt. Like, 50 Shades had less racism in it by virtue of not having as many characters of other races in it. Like, congratulations, you avoided by being racist by not including people of other races. Good job. But it was there. Twilight had structure, is the thing. Twilight had narrative structure that, like, I appreciated, and a sense of escalation. Whereas 50 Shades felt like a serially published fanfiction. And I mean, like, I don't mean to be like, it reads like it feels like fan fiction, as if fan fiction is a bad thing. Fan fiction isn't a bad thing. I've read fan fiction. I fucking love fan fiction. My wife writes fan fiction. My wife writes some of the best fan fiction I've ever fucking seen. Like, hands down. If you want to read some good-ass fan fiction, you go check out Ghostinaps on Twitter. That's GHOSTIENAPS. I don't know if she still has all the stuff that she wrote for Final Fantasy XIV right pinned, but it's good stuff. There's also a lot of not safe for work content in it, so please keep that in mind going in. But it's good. Alright, hold on. Before I keep talking about Twilight, I need to do this. 1 second. Wom, 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 wom. Fucking... What a fucking noise. No, that doesn't work. Shit, okay. Son of a... No. Oh, God, this is a weird one. Okay. Okay, I think I'm getting this. Here we go. Now I can keep talking about Twilight. There were things I ended up kind of liking about Twilight. Like I said, there was the degree of just, like, escalation over the course of those fucking movies just gets absolutely bonkers. Like, maybe not quite Fast and the Furious level bonkers, but, like, Jesus Christ. There were moments that were, like, genuinely funny on purpose. Like, I think there was one moment where, like, fucking Jacob shows up, and he's, of course, not wearing a shirt, because werewolf, I guess. And Edward takes one look at him and just like, doesn't he ever wear a shirt? And it's just like, okay, that was funny on purpose, I'll give you that. But just, I kept getting the sense, a lot of decapitations in Twilight that nobody ever talks about. There's so much decapitations, and they never get better than, I want to say, like, the third movie. Because in the third movie, whoever was designing, like, the visual effects for the third movie decided to go with this idea, like, okay, so the vampires sparkle in the sunlight. First off, that's fine. Like, in my years, in my wizened years, I have deemed sparkling vampires is fucking fine. And it's absurd that we ever got angry about it. It's absurd that ever happened. But in the third movie, in Eclipse, I believe, what is it? It's Twilight, New Moon, Eclipse, Breaking Dawn. Yeah. In Eclipse, vampires sparkle while fucking. Understood. Yes. You know what to do. No, I'm kidding. What was I saying? So, I lost my train of thought. And for the record, Audrey, I lost my train of thought specifically because I started thinking about Carlotta. But in Eclipse, they take it one step further, where, like, any damage done to a vampire is given, like, this visual look of, like, broken diamond or glass, which is, like, the coolest, like, next step up from sparkling vampires that you could ever take with that particular visual effect. They decided to do away with it with Breaking Dawn, and I don't know whose decision that was. And instead, it's just, like, a lot of, like, oh, they ripped this person's fucking head off. There's just kind of, like, dead tissue there. But it's not nearly as interesting as the way that they handled it in Eclipse. So fucking cool. Very anime, actually. Oh, hell yeah, for sure. What was I doing? I gotta push this button, I'm pretty sure.
You've managed to restore the power. Good. Now hurry up. There isn't much time left.
There's actually a lot of time left, and I know that because you're not giving me a timer. I'm trying to think about, because the thing with Twilight is just that it's a movie series, and this is something that has been, that I want to say is a particular critique that has been levied against the series since time fucking immemorial. And that's that every single secondary character is so much more interesting than the people that we have been deigned to follow. And it's kind of shocking exactly how much more interesting the secondary cast of those movies are. Like, first off, in this house, we stan Alice. Like, just putting that out there. Alice is probably the best character in those movies. The second best character is Bella's shitty truck. Which apparently is not an uncommon opinion, from what I understand. Apparently, the actual legitimate Twilight fandom loves Bella's shitty truck. And they should. Bella's shitty truck has way more personality than a majority of the main cast of that series. I want to say, I want to say Rosalie. She was turned into a vampire after being left for dead by her ex-lover in like the 1920s. And when she was brought back to life, she tore through like legions of cops to kill him with tear-stained like makeup, wearing a wedding dress, which is heavy metal as shit. Why are we not watching a movie about her? Oh god, who else? There's the two Slavic vampires from Breaking Dawn who have like a fucking like blood feud with the Volturi, like the Italian like vampire royalty. They deserve their own story. I want to see two Slavic bros ripping through vampire royalty. That's dope as hell. Okay, I want to go ahead, before I go into the next one, I want to go ahead how weird it is that Jasper mentions being a Confederate soldier and everybody's just fine with that. Like, just like, oh, you were in the Confederate Army? Okay, cool. You must have a lot of, like, war stories. It's just like, hey, wait a minute. So Jasper fought for slavery, huh? Which is one of those, like, racist things about that series that's never really, like, resolved. You know, in addition to everything that they do with the werewolves. But there's a fucking character in Breaking Dawn who's one of the vampires that they recruit for their battle against the Volturi. And his entire personality is that he fought in the Revolutionary War. Like, my guy has one gimmick, and that's it. Like, they go into the final battle with the Volturi, and he's standing there, like, chomping at the bit to start fighting, and he's saying, the redcoats are coming, the redcoats are coming. Like, my guy... Please, read a book or something. But he does have a really good scene where they're hyping themselves up for the battle the night before, and they're sitting around the fire telling war stories. He's just like, name any battle in American history, I was there. And you know what? That's pretty dope, actually. Like, somebody mentions, I want to say Little Bighorn, and he mentions how he was this close from tearing Custer's throat out. And it's like, you know what? I can respect that. But it's just, yeah, just all these characters who deserve... Bella's dad is pretty great. Like, okay, ACAB is going to include Bella's dad, but, like, all things considered, like, He had some good moments. A couple other things to note here. The baseball scene in the first movie is actually a really nice kind of moment of levity, and it realizes how absurd its entire premise is, and it just fucking goes for it. It's a fun scene, honestly. I like that. Okay, it is incredibly fucking weird. It has always been weird. It will never stop being weird that Jacob immediately sees the half vampire baby and falls in love with it on the spot. And I know they try to write it off just like, oh, it was destiny. This is the reason he was in love with Bella. He imprinted on her. It's a stronger form of love. And it's just like, none of this makes it better. None of this makes it better that he fell in love with a creepy CG baby. That being said, the moment that he walks into the same room with Edward, and Edward, being a fucking telepath, reads his mind and then immediately punches him through a wall, is understandable. Like, you know what? Okay. I was not prepared for how serious they played the line, you nicknamed my daughter after the Loch Ness Monster. Like, it caught me off guard, and it was very fucking funny. And I know that the entire final battle, quote-unquote, in Breaking Dawn Part 2 is fake. I know it is. I knew that going into it. It was still kind of satisfying to see. Like, there was a lot of catharsis there. Overall, though, like, the Twilight series is just... I'm so glad I got you on this tangent. You have no idea. Like, I wanna go ahead and just kind of like, I'm gonna probably stop talking about this now, but I do want to just kind of end it by saying it's a bad series. It's racist. It glorifies stalking. It glorifies like the worst kind of like abusive man pain. It has almost no redeeming qualities. But we need to kind of contend with the fact that the main reason that a lot of people dunked on it was because teenage girls liked it. Like, that will never stop being true. Like, these days, like, 15 plus years on, I think we can just sort of all agree that, like, you know what? It really didn't deserve a chunk of the shit that it got. But there's also quite a bit that it actually really did deserve, honestly. Fifty Shades, on the other hand, is entirely incomprehensible and has literally no redeeming qualities.
Anyone there?
Well, look who it is. Get yourself in a pickle, did you?
I don't think we've earned that kind of tone.
Fuck me. Get yourself out.
Get yourself out.
Jesus Christ!
All right, just hang on.
Turn off the steam!
Like, I did a whole thread on my private Twitter about my thoughts on the Twilight movies as I watched through them, and it's just like, when did I watch those movies? That must have been like late 2020, because I remember it was after my wedding. Because I watched Breaking Dawn, and just like my immediate thought was just like, my wedding was better. And my wedding was better. You know why my wedding was better? My wife was there. My wife wasn't in the wedding in Breaking Dawn. Thus, my wedding was better. Huh? Blue. If I had to guess, if I had done any of the other ones, she probably would have died.
He said you'd come, that you'd save me. You're a good man, like your father.
You obviously didn't know my father.
He abandoned you. It didn't mean he didn't love you. It didn't mean he got what he deserved.
That slap felt so disconnected from literally all the other dialogue in that scene. Uh-oh. Bye. You obviously didn't know my father. Whoopah! I'm imagining other versions of that scene where she does like a flying roundhouse kick. And then just carries on like she normally does. Anything over here? Plap for flavor. The onomatopoeia plap has a very different meaning in my mind from whatever it is you're intending. Anyways, let's continue playing the video game and not follow that line of inquiry any further. Suplex.
You must be willing to do whatever it takes to save the life of a stranger. While you're completing this challenge, ask yourself this. Why are you willing to sacrifice so much for a stranger? Why you are willing to betray your own family?
So if you've been paying attention to like the case files and the audio files, then you might be getting an idea of exactly what it is that Michael did, but this is the one that spells it out.
I can't believe it. He betrayed me. My own son betrayed me. My own flesh and blood. He stole my files, my tapes. He published the story using... God. I had a tape where I recorded what really happened in Jigsaw's workshop about ignoring police procedure. How could he do this to me? My own son!
It was really easy, actually.
Jacobs made me clean out my desk. There's not much I can do at this point. I'm no longer a cop. Even my
Mazel tov.
blood betrays me. I'm nothing.
No longer a cop. This calls for celebration. You should be thrilled. Why aren't you thrilled? What do I have on me right now? Oh, right, I turned the power back on. So I guess I head to this here storage warehouse next. Oh, another audio tape.
Lost track of time. Of the days spent drunk and lazy on the couch. But I just saw an old magazine a few minutes ago. On the cover, John Kramer was voted Man of the Year for his philanthropic work. I can't let Jigsaw just walk. People like John Kramer and Jill Tuck spend their lives helping people.
Yeah?
And what am I doing? Drinking my life away. If the department won't help me catch him, well, that's fine. But I'm not going to quit.
At this point, he doesn't know that John Kramer is Jigsaw. And he's just like, oh, John Kramer is a philanthropist. He wouldn't let the Jigsaw killer walk. Tap, buddy, my guy. I got some funny news for you. It's hilarious, actually. Fun little bit of trivia for you.
Not all problems are solved with subtlety and intelligence. Force is required. These doors can only with explosive. Careful. We wouldn't want any accident.
Jigsaw be like, build a bomb, loser! Am I gonna sneeze? No, I'm not. I don't know if I want to go in there, honestly. Ah! Glass! Fuck! Ah! My peats! My feetsies! Puzzles piece! That's another one we didn't have. There was a bunch of stuff announced for Disney Plus recently because it was Disney Plus Day. And to a certain extent, a lot of it is just like, hey, you'll never guess what property we own. But at the same time, it's like, there's some stuff in there that I'm actually kind of genuinely excited for. The idea of a Predator sequel called Prey is admittedly kind of inspired. A prequel series for the MCU Spider-Man is interesting because I feel like, I don't know if I mentioned this on stream or not, I kind of want them to show Uncle Ben dying in this continuity. Like, I think I'm ready for that at this point. I think we've had enough Spider-Man in the MCU at this point that we can probably just show Uncle Ben dying. It's fine. I am contractually obligated to say that I am excited for the Proud Family continuation. No, it does look really good. Alright, give me 1 second. I am going to screenshot this real quick. I'm excited to see the work you and your coworkers have done, Audrey. It looks like it's going to be fun. What else? What else did they show off? God, they're doing so many fucking Marvel series. I don't know how I feel about a lot of them. Because it's just like, I feel like we're overdoing it at this point. Like, okay, Agatha Harkness was a fun character in WandaVision, sure. I don't know how well it's going to hold up having an entire show about her. They're doing a show about a character from Hawkeye, and that hasn't even premiered yet. What else? Marvel Zombies? Oscar Isaac in Moon Knight. I'll watch that. Oscar Isaac is a good-looking guy. I will watch a thing that he is in. She-Hulk. Interested in She-Hulk. I will watch She-Hulk. I'm trying to think. X-Men 97, which is a bit of a surprise, but okay. I'm on board for it. I'm wondering what that show is going to look like. Because, like, I feel like you can emulate the sort of character design style of a show from the 90s like that, but you're never going to get the aesthetic just right. Like, the thing that I'm expecting is that it's going to look too clean. Things are going to look too on model. And it's not going to have the same texture. You know? That, like, an actual cartoon from the 90s would have. And that's just going to feel weird. Why is my phone buzzing? Going back to Spider-Man, there's a bunch of, like, rumors and leaks and, like, people posting what are supposedly just, like, real photos from the set of Spider-Man Far From Home. Okay, that's to right there, and then there we go. And they, among other things, continue to push that apparently both Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are going to be in it, which, like, I guess I want that. I don't know if I believe it. But one of the things that I really want to be true is Matt Murdock being in it, played by Charlie Cox, which, like, I really like Charlie Cox as Daredevil and Matt Murdock, so I do want him back for that. Hiring Adam. I followed Dr. Gordon from his office last night, but he spotted me before he got where he was going. He knows my car, my face. I'm going to need outside help on this one. Bernie at the station mentioned a guy he used to catch his wife cheating on him. Adam something. I'll give him a call. So, let's see. So, hiring Adam, I think is... Oh, we missed a couple things. The article. Lies from lead cop on Jigsaw case. So basically, this is just the story that Michael published that basically ruined his dad's career. Hidden Empire, and then there's 2 case files that I missed on my first playthrough after that. So we're going to do our best to keep an eye out for those. I don't know, stuff like the ABC series and the Netflix series just feel so disconnected from everything else in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Like, so far, the only thing that actually ended up, like, carrying over was the guy who played Jarvis in Agent Carter showed up in Avengers Endgame. Like, that's it. It'd be nice if those series got a little bit more representation in these movies. Just because, like... oh, hold on.
Each liquid is mostly harmless by itself, but when combined, they make a powerful explosive. Use the device to feed the chemicals into each cylinder until full. Be warned, if you mix the chemicals before the device is full, the explosion will occur prematurely. I don't need to tell you what happens then.
Great. Now I'm making bombs. This is a good idea.
I'm out here talking about MCU movies, and suddenly fucking Michael Tapp's talking like he's in one. You got any more quips for me, Michael? Ooh, ow, glass. Oof, ouch, my hands and knees. Oh, I can... I'm like really full up on health hypos. This is kind of nice. Found nothing. Nothing? It was nothing. I don't know why you would think it was something. Shut up. I think it's really funny that apparently Eternals is bad. Honestly. Like, I feel we were, like, overdue for just an MCU movie that is just genuinely not good. Like, it feels like it should have happened. Like, I don't like Iron Man 2. I think that one's bad. But, like, I feel like we were overdue for one that is just, like, genuinely kind of, like, widely regarded as just awful. And it's kind of weird seeing, like, the kind of waffling coverage on it, where it's just, like, you know, there's like, articles just like, oh, it's the first movie given a rotten score on Rotten Tomatoes, and then it's just like, oh, GLAAD and the LGBTQ community praise Disney for their Marvel for its depiction of the first queer superhero in the series, the first LGBTQ Disney character again. Yeah, I was literally just talking about that.
Funny story. I was at the corner store, and this girl asked me if I could break a 20. some breach of protocol, I'm sure. But I don't care about that right now. I'm just glad that when I get home at the end of the day, there's a little brightness there waiting for me. I haven't felt this way in a long time.
Aww. Minigame! Lights again! Fucking love it. I don't love it. I hate it, in fact. I hate this minigame. Ah! See, brute forcing it is the way to go. One of these days I'm going to watch all these MCU movies that I've missed so far. And by watch them, I mean I'm going to watch Shang-Chi, and I'm going to subject myself to... Oh my god, this guy's face! I'm going to subject myself to Black Widow. I think about Black Widow sometimes. I just think it's really funny that by the time they got around to actually doing a Black Widow movie, it's when everybody was actually kind of starting to get sick of Scarlett Johansson. Hidden Empire! I got my files back. I won't say how. I've been burned enough by my records already. I also got some information on Gideon from Carrie's desk. The company owns around 8 city blocks in total, and has 3 housing contractors currently on projects. Some of the industrial buildings Gideon owns run on the same sewer system. Must look like an ant hive down there. What is he doing with all this property? Ammonia. Ammonia dick. What? Anyway. I'm gonna go back up and grab that other fire axe. Hold on. Like, it's not enough that it's just like, okay, the Black Widow movie came out after the character has been, like, officially killed off in the canon of the MCU. But also, everyone's just kind of sick of Scarlett Johansson. Like, any fucking, like, goodwill she had basically dried up when she did Ghost in the Shell. Which is very funny to me. Okay, so we actually had a puzzle like this in the first game. In fact, I want to say it was one of the first puzzles. So basically, whenever we drop a chemical into one of these rotating dials, it'll rotate to the other side. So like we drop it into this one, it's going to rotate and go down the right tube, and then it'll hit that, rotate, go down the left tube, then it'll hit this, and it'll rotate and go down the left tube, but we want it to go into the other one. So we put this here, and we should just be able to... There we go. And we have 3 chances to fuck it up. If we fuck it up 3 times, the whole thing explodes and we die. You know, as you do. So this, we should just need to rotate this, and whomp, whomp. Blue again. Let's rotate this, rotate this. Red. So, left tube, right tube, left tube. This is already good. red. So we're gonna rotate this and this. And I think this should be it. Nailed it. I'm so good at the video game. Now, I think the last thing that we got was Hidden Empire. So there's 2 case files coming up that I don't have yet. So I'm going to try and keep an eye out for those. Ah! This is probably far enough away, right? I don't know. There's a bunch of franchise stuff that I'm actually genuinely excited for, and I think that's fine. I think it's okay to be excited about those things, you know? I think it's okay to analyze that excitement and know that, like, you know, a lot of this stuff would be probably a lot more exciting if it wasn't for just, like, everything being in the fucking death grip of capitalism, but I think mostly it's fine to be excited about this sort of thing. I don't think there's a problem with that. I want to see Kenobi, or the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. I want to see the Boba Fett series. I want to see the Matrix Resurrections. I'm excited for all of it. Look at this guy. You think this guy's excited for...
I told you I believe in franchises. It will be your last.
What franchise movie are you excited for, friend? Are you excited for the Marvel Zombies animated series? Ow.
You're as good as dead.
Grrr. Grrr. Not really much of a fight. I think I got him. You fight dudes like this several times over the course of the game. And then on the last one, it's like you defeated the bullish man. And it feels like the implication is that it's the same guy every time? Which of course makes no fucking sense. But hey, it's Saw. When has making sense been a priority? Got him. Get fucked, Jigsaw. What the hell? Ooh. Missing something. Oh, I remember this one. Okay, so this is actually honestly a really interesting puzzle for this sort of thing. So the idea is that these boxes all have digits 0 to 9, except for one of them. You need to figure out which number is missing from each box, and that number is the number for the combination lock. It's honestly really neat. So, like, this one's got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Does not seem to have 6. So the first number is 6. This one's got 0, 1, 2, but no 3. So the second number is 3. So we've got 6, 3. And then this one doesn't have 0. So it's 630 is the code. I think that's really neat, honestly. I think that's a neat puzzle. Give me this puppet. Uh-oh. I don't know, it's just funny because the entire, like, oh, bullish man bit is used so much in this game, and it's also the fucking box art. It's like the guy with, like, the spiky cage on his head. It's super dumb.
You helped Zeke pass his test, but at the cost of his hand.
Oh yeah, and then there's this guy.
He is free to go, but for some reason wants very badly to kill you.
Yeah?
If he catches you, he will.
I like how there's no sound effects for this. Fuck, there he goes. Gideon's bored. Calls to all the numbers I have for John Kramer end up disconnected. Nobody knows where he is. Gideon is basically 3 people. John Kramer, Art Blank, and Solomon Bates. Kramer is the talent, Blank is the lawyer, and Bates is the accountant. Art Blank also missing. According to his office, he's been missing for a few days. His secretary told me he's probably on vacation somewhere with his kids. So that was a case file we did not have. So let's make sure we're on track here. We missed one. Shit. Well, fuck. I don't know where we could have missed it. Damn it. Oh well. I'm not going to try and go back and find it, honestly. You know what? We got all the audio files. I can sleep soundly knowing that much. Oh, this is a fun little puzzle. I like this one.
Who the fuck are you?
Oh, you know.
Oh, Carla. You are a doctor at a free clinic, pretending to help people in need. This would be admirable. Except for the fact that you steal pharmaceuticals and you sell them on the street. Your legs are attached to an elevator, and your arms to the ceiling. Balance the numbers using as few moves as possible. If you fail, the elevator will fall, tearing you in half. You feed off the addictions of the desperate and the destitute, perpetuating a cycle of addiction that is difficult to break. Well, let's see what your breaking point is.
Help! Help!
All right. Okay, here we go. All right, so Basically, both numbers on each side need to be the same. So right now, we've got 14 and 26. So let's see here. So 14 plus 26 is... what is that? 40. So each side needs to be 40. So what do we got here? We got... There's no timer. Relax. It's fine. 3, 0... So it's 3, 3, 8... 6... Okay, okay. 4, 9... So we need both sides to be 20. So what's going to give us 20?
Go faster.
Ah, here we go.
Come on, man.
She's being very mean. I don't know if I want to save you anymore.
Help!
Alright, this one is 34. So that would be, each side needs to be 17. Okay.
Go faster!
So we need 7 more on this side. So that'll add 3. This will add 4. Oh, okay. So let's switch these around. Alright.
Oh God!
9 and 31, so we're back to 40. So we need, let's see here, 20 on each side.
Jesus, I could do this.
Do you want to, miss?
It's not hard.
Yeah? Well, why don't you tell me what the answer is then,
Help me!
I don't think help me is the answer. I think maybe you need to be a little bit more patient.
Hurry!
Yeah, hurry, blah, blah, blah.
We're running out of time!
We literally don't have a timer. Chill. Alright, so that'll add 6. So that brings that up to 15. And this will add 5. Alright. See? It's all Gucci.
I can't get this open. Looks like you're on your own.
Don't leave me here! Don't leave!
There's literally no way for me to get... Okay, bye. I should have seen if there were any collectibles in that area. Oh well.
When you first started your game, a man escaped ahead of you.
That he did.
He did not pay attention to my clue and failed his test.
That sucks.
You are his second chance.
Oh.
You hold more than his life in your hands, Michael. He is the only person alive that knows the entire truth. And you would ask him some heated questions, wouldn't you?
Heated questions. He was very particular about his word choice there. Maybe this next bit is going to have something to do with fire. Maybe. But probably not. Reading into things any further than...
Right, it's you. Listen, try not to abandon me this time, okay?
I literally didn't have a choice.
Right? Okay, you should be able to use the crane now.
Thanks for the assist.
Thanks for the assist.
Something with these cranes.
Ta-da! I did it. I did something with the crates. Made a little bridge. Oh, hey. Another one of these. There we go.
Okay, I think we got it.
We make a good team.
Think you can keep up?
Wait, where are you going? Carl! Damn!
Waves my hands angrily. Angry. Nail. Found nothing. Alright, let's get over to that door. Alright, next time I find a save point, I'm probably going to go ahead and stop for the day. We've only been playing a little over 2 hours, but, like, this game's a little dull. So I'm, like, really kind of fizzling out on it pretty quickly. And the last thing that I should do is, like, force myself to keep playing. Oh. Force myself to keep playing when I'm just, you know, not necessarily having, like, the time of my life with it, you know? You know what I'm saying? I think that's reasonable. There's a fucking ladder. Here it is. We've made good progress. Saved a couple of people. Which is more than Jigsaw could ever say. Crane. Nothing in here, it looks like. Oh. Ah, Dip. She'll probably be fine. Follow the money. Solomon Bates is a partner with Bates & Gregson, a small accounting firm. He's responsible for the accounting for Gideon. Basically, he knows where every cent goes. To find Kramer and Blank, I have to follow the money. Oh! Anyway. This is thankfully one of those games that, for stuff like files, it tells you exactly which file is missing. So, like, you can always look it up later. Ow, fucking glass, god damn it! You can always look it up later. If you're like me, and just kind of want to finish that off. I feel like after I do this stream, it's probably going to be maybe a little while before I decide to return to the world of Saw 2, Flesh and Blood. But when I do, I'll be able to look up where case file number 32 is. Also, some of these other ones. Then also maybe some of these other collectibles. Perhaps. Okay, yeah, so this is where we start getting, like, the triple light ones. This is a weird blue light, honestly. It feels almost too blue, you know? Like it's Sonic the Hedgehog blue, and that's not usually the kind of blue that you would expect from, like, light. Is that all of it? Oh! There we go. I'd feel better about missing some of these files if it wasn't for the fact that just, like, at certain points it locks you off from, like, the rest of the level. If it was, like, sort of a legitimate free roam, then, like, well, maybe not legitimate free roam, but, like, kind of like a, I guess restricted free roam. Like, you have a number of levels, but you have basically full reign to wander around those levels as much as possible. Kind of like Silent Hill. I think I'd feel a little bit better about missing some of those, because then it's just like, oh, I missed something. Let me go ahead and retrace my steps. But no, I would have to play through the whole game again. I think I would have to play through the whole game again. This is him talking about how he's tracking Solomon Bates, a financier. Financier. No! Taking your nail bat. And your nail. He had a nail bat and he was just carrying a nail. What was he expecting to see? Like, somebody who's just like, oh, I'm gonna need the extra nail for this guy. The concept of that is very funny to me. He's carrying around another nail, just in case he wants to do a little bit more damage. Door shove? Huh. Okay. That feels the same as, like, adjust movement speed. How did I end up with 2 nails? Maybe that's why I'm missing a file. There was a room somewhere that I should have opened and I didn't. Alright, well that's going to be it for today. I want to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. Oh. How did I do that just now? If you enjoyed the stream, you can subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes at tiers 1, 2, and 3. You can also follow me on Twitter at sane_intolerant. Or on YouTube at youtube.com/saneintolerant, where I post all the streams after they happen. What the hell is this thing that I'm hitting? I think it's the geometry from this floor light, but like... Oh, there we go. Art for the stream was done by JCat, whose work you can find on Twitter at DandyMathwin. That's DandyMathuin. Upcoming streams: on Wednesday, we will be playing Wind Waker. On Thursday, we will be, I think, starting the Order 1886. Friday, we'll be continuing Bioshock Infinite. And then on Saturday, it's going to be more Saw 2, Flesh and Blood. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I want to thank you all for coming by, and I hope you have a good time. And I'll see you next time on the Shark Stream. Same shark time. Same shark channel. Take care.